and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be of this everyday makeup look because 99% of the stuff that I use on a day-to-day basis is from the drugstore. I decided to do a whole face of drugstore makeup. So yeah, this is kind of like my go-to the shops, movies, out of the house, if I want to wear makeup look. All drugstore. So if you want to see how I created it, then keep on watching. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to use the Australis Original Primer. I used to be obsessed with this stuff ages ago. It comes out like really gluggy. It's really nice and hydrating. It smells really nice as well. So I'm going to pop that all over. By the way, my hair's wet because I just had a shower. It's not oily. You know, like that awkward hair situation where it looks oily but it's actually wet. Yep, that's my current stitch. So just an FYI, I don't actually wear makeup every day, but when I do wear makeup, I don't wear a little bit of makeup. Like I'm either no makeup or full glam. I can't just wear like a little bit of BB cream and mascara because I just think I look worse than if I'm just not wearing makeup. So I know this might not be an everyday makeup look for most of you out there, but it's an everyday makeup look for me. So yeah, that's why I decided to film it. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte. Wait, is it Fit Me? Yeah. Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 220 because I'm a bit tanned at the moment. I've actually really been loving this foundation ever since I tried it again, like lately. I don't know, I just really like the colour. It really matches my fake tan well and it doesn't look too cakey, like too full on. So I'm just patting that in. So I decided to go full drugstore for this look just because I gathered that most of the stuff that I use on a daily basis is from the drugstore. So just the stuff that I don't use that's drugstore, I'm just going to use drugstore instead of it. I feel weird saying drugstore in Australia, but like I know everyone knows what drugstore means. The first time I actually went to America, I saw drugstore. It's like a massive sign and I was like, Mom, what the fuck? And Mom's like, no. It was so funny. I was like 13 though. I was so confused. Okay, so that's the foundation on. I just did one even layer. Okay, so for concealer, obviously gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Light. I'm just gonna place that underneath my eyes. So I don't usually highlight the center of my face just for like a quick everyday look. But I just did it today because I remembered. But when I'm like in the biggest rush, all I do is conceal my under eye areas. And then to set my concealer, I'm just going to use the Face of Australia Translucent Powder. Sorry if this stuff isn't available in the US, but I'm sure you can just get it from eBay or something. And I'm just placing that underneath my eyes. Guess what guys, not using my Australis Fresh and Flawless. I'm going to use the Rimmel Lasting Finish Powder Foundation. I don't know what colour. Oh, Silky Beige. I had this for ages and I've hardly ever used it, so gonna use it today. Oh my god, feels very weird not to have Australis on my face. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually like emotionally attached to that product, I swear. And then I'm just going to brush off the bake. Okay, I'm going to try out this bronzer. It's the Maybelline Dream Sun, which looks like that. Not going to lie, it smells like sunscreen. If it's orange, I swear to God, this looks so orange. No, I'm not going to use it. It looks so orange. Plus it just broke. So, okay, so for bronze, I'm just going to use the Essence Sun Club in Brunettes. And I'm just going to use that on my favourite brush. On an everyday basis, I don't bake my contour because usually I don't have that much time to. So I'm just going underneath my jewel under my lip. And then just lightly contouring the sides of my nose. Then I'm just putting some around my forehead area. So for blush, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Rosewood Blush. Just looks like that. So I bought this brush on eBay and I was like, oh my god, that looks so cute. Like it's a love heart, but it actually looks like a ball sack. Like, Alex saw it and he was just like, why does your brush look like a ball sack? And I never really noticed until he pointed it out, and I was like, well then. But it's really cute, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the ball sack brush. Okay, I'm just placing that. By the way, it's not a very good brush. It just looks pretty weird. I'm just going to place that on my cheeks. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually have a proper drugstore highlighter. I think it's just because I live in Australia and there isn't really much of a variety of drugstore highlighters, slash even if there is any, like I never find some in my local Priceline. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places, but I do have this Essence Bloom Me Up eyeshadow, which looks like that, and I used to always use this for the inner corners of my eyes. It's really, really pigmented, and it's like a white color. So I'm gonna use that for my highlight today. Oh yeah, that's so nice. What do you know? Eyeshadows make really good highlighters as well. Oh, that's so nice. Putting some on my lip and nose area. For brows, I'm just using the Essence Brow Kit in medium and just filling in my brows. This used to be like my favourite brow product. Once again, the camera stopped recording and I didn't realise until after I finished my eyeshadow, but I'm just going to explain to you really quickly what you guys missed. So I used the Chi Chi Cosmetics Classics palette, and I just used that brown color, and I just used that as a transition shade and just buffed that into my crease. And then I just used this shimmery white shade from the palette and then just placed that all over my lid. And then I just grabbed the dark brown shade and just placed that on the outer corners, and that's all I've done up until now. I'm just concentrating that on the outer corners. I'm just going to grab a bigger blending brush and just blend out any harsh lines. So I recently just found this, which I could have used for my highlighter, but I really like to use this on the inner corners of my eyes. So basically it's just like a cream to powder highlighter. So weird. Maybe I'll try it on my cheeks. I'm just going to put a bit on my hand. It like goes on a cream, but then it dries a powder. It's so strange, but it's so cool. I'm not sure. Whoa. So I'm going to grab a bit of that highlighter and place that in my inner corners because I really want... Oh shit, that's intense. Like I usually really do like an intense inner corner highlight, but I didn't think this would be that intense, to be honest. So now for my lower lash line, I'm just going to take that first transition colour again and just use that to add a bit of colour on the lower lash line. And then I'm going the darker colour, which is just next to it, just there. And I'm just kind of like using that as well, just over the top. Sometimes I put a nude in my waterline, sometimes I leave it blank. Today I think I'm just going to leave it blank. I don't think it really needs anything. Okay, so I'm going to use the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner Pot for my liner. I don't usually do anything dramatic, just something really subtle. I'm not going to speak so soon because it'll probably end up being like a monster wing. So I'm just going... for mascara, I'm going to use the new Rimmel one, and it is called the Volume Colorist Mascara with Lash Tint Complex. Looks like that. I just got it the other day. Oh, and that's the wand. Oh, it's not too bad actually. That's pretty good. I'm not usually like a fan of Rimmel mascaras because they're really clumpy on me. Oh, this one's really good. If I'm wearing winged liner, I'm wearing lashes because my lashes obviously aren't long enough and I feel like I look a bit naked around the eyes if I'm not wearing lashes. So I'm going to put on some falsies, and I'm just going to use the Lash Parade lashes in the style French Press. They look like this. They're not too glam, but they're not basic. Line my lips, I'm going to use the Essence Lip Liner in Satin Mauve, which is an old favourite of mine. And if you know me, you know I use these colours like on a daily basis, so literally the best colour ever. Okay, so for lips, don't freak out. All the Aussie girls will know what this brand, or guys, will know what this brand's called, and I know about 90% of you will be like, that brand is fucked, but seriously, trust me. This Ultra 3 lipstick in Brown Sugar is life. I bought this like 3 years ago and I'm almost done. It's honestly the best nude and the formula is amazing. Like, I did have a look at their other lipsticks and most of them had like glitter and shit in them, so obviously I'm not really a fan of that, but there were only a few like matte finish lipsticks, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's amazing. My friend from work, when I used to work at a restaurant, had it on. Like, she always used to wear it and I'd be like, what is on your lips? So that's the lip colour. How amazing is it? How me is it? I used to use this religiously every day for like 3 years, this colour. Like, it's amazing. The formula, amazing. It's not very long lasting, like the lipstick's only $3 or something. You can get it from Terry White Chemists. I'm pretty sure they have like those little Ulta stalls or like pharmacies. I don't know if you can get it from like Woolies or Coles, but next time you're at the shops and you're going past a chemist, get it. So good. Brown Sugar by Ulta 3. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do my hair because it's drying really, really frizzy. So yeah, I'll be right back. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of a rant to this video, just because I wanted to prove the point that you don't need to buy all this expensive luxury makeup to look this good. I'm not saying I look good, but like, I used products basically under $15 each and I would still look the same if I used my luxury products today. So like, I do have luxury products. Luxury products are amazing, but I never use them because I'm just like, no, I paid like $150 for that. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to waste it. What's the point of even buying it if you're not even going to use it? Like, fair enough if you buy expensive makeup and you use it, but the way my mind works is when I buy something expensive, I'm like, don't want to use it, don't want to waste it. I'm just going to keep it in the back of my drawer forever. So why not just buy affordable makeup that you're just going to use every day because it's not going to cost as much to repurchase. Okay, so that's my little rant over. I'm not dissing people that, you know, buy luxury makeup items. That's just me. That's just me. But anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.